So, culture.
Culture.
Everybody wants to know about culture.
Culture.
What is it? Why is it important? How do you do it? So why do you think a good workplace culture is so important?
It is so important because it creates a happy and healthy environment, which creates a great experience for everyone, resulting in bigger, better business.
Yeah, I think it starts with treating everybody with respect and kindness, and it starts with your own people first.
Absolutely, and everything results in a cycle of wonderful. Having good culture affects everything. So if your staff's happy, they're going to treat guests really well. If your guests are treated really well, they're going to come back more often. They're going to tell everyone else. They're going to create profit for your business. Well, hopefully profit. And
we can always give more back too.
Yeah,
give
exactly.
Back to our staff, back to our community. Happier people again, so it starts the whole cycle all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think times have changed. You can't just kind of bark orders at people and pay a minimum and expect everyone to learn and
get to work.
Be happy. Yeah, you can't really do that anymore.
Yeah, so you really have to invest in your employees financially and psychologically now if you want to keep them long term. And how we do it, it takes so much effort and time and energy, and it's definitely not a perfect system, but it's absolutely worth it. Because turnover is crazy expensive. Everybody knows that. And finding new staff in this really tough labor market is really tough, especially to replace those that you didn't put your whole heart and soul into initially. You need to live and teach the culture that you are looking to create so that others can follow your example. You need to ensure that your every thought and action results your own culture definition. This is a lifestyle.
Yeah, when you walk in the doors, you want to bring a certain light that people look forward to seeing you. And you're not always in the mood. We're not perfect. We have problems. But when you come in here, you have to be happy. You have to fake it till you make it if you need to. And
if you're not happy, too damn bad.
Yeah, just choose to be.
Yeah, and your management, it's super crucial too that your management does this as well, that you can teach them to follow these principles so that they can teach the staff and everybody just ends up working in harmony.
Yeah, and helping pull each other up.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of things do you think as a restaurant owner that help change or enhance workplace culture?
Well, first, treat everyone like family. That's a huge thing that we live by here. And I know it's a family business and third generation and all of that, but I think that it's important no matter what style of restaurant that you work in. You got to care about each other and you have to help each other become better people. We acknowledge and encourage positivity and good behaviors and immediately redirect negative actions and comments, attitudes into a more positive mindset.
And behaviors, yeah.
Yeah. Bring in the right people and remove the wrong people. This is really, really crucial. It's more important now than ever to define and maintain high standards for your staff and obviously for yourself too. Even when it's hard to find anyone to work at all, let alone good people, it's crucial.
Yeah.
You want to get rid of, you want to keep the people who care and who always try to be better, even when they don't feel like it, and get rid of the so-called diseases. The people who may do a great job or even a good job, but they come in and they've just got this negative energy and a bad attitude and bad behaviors.
Yeah, they'll infect everybody else.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's almost better to be short than to have enough people, but a lot of them are infectious and just bad attitudes.
Exactly, because great people want to work with other great people. So you're potentially putting off the people who you want.
I think it's also really important to, besides just culture, we have to pay well, pay a living wage.
Gotta take care of your people.
You gotta take care of each other, for sure, in every way possible, and this is one of the ways.
And we offer health insurance, paid time off, do a lot of personalized things for staff.
Sure.
So these are things that
cards,
are really
whatever.
important to do right now. It's pricey, but it's worth it in the end.
Definitely, it's big picture.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in these times, we have to keep that in mind. We involve everyone in our successes and our failures.
We do this fun kind of thing that gets people engaged. So for example, if we have 5 5-star reviews in a row, we'll reward our staff for that. Or if there's anything negative that goes on, we catch it immediately and discuss it with them immediately and try to come up with solutions all together as a team.
To get better, right? Not to just call them out and try and get somebody in trouble.
No, it's all about finding solutions.
Yeah, and helping each other become better.
Yeah.
We notice and praise the good. We discussed this a little bit.
Yeah. This is a huge part of our management strategy. As business owners, we train ourselves to see that little black spot on a big white wall, which is very important because you have to in order for your business to survive and thrive.
And to see the bad, but more importantly, it's to see the good.
But with staff, we need to notice that entire white wall and all the great things that they're doing rather than just honing in on that one bad thing. Because, I mean, obviously the black spot needs to be corrected and acknowledged as well, but it should never overshadow the whole white wall. You know, if your staff knows that you care about them, and if they get acknowledgement for all of the little things that they do, they're going to want to continue working with you.
It'll inspire them to want to do more and better.
Yeah. And the black spots will slowly shrink and disappear. This one's important. Teach rather than tell.
Right, especially with the newest generation, the millennials. I think everyone has...
And Gen Z.
Sure. In general, everyone now is just more used to learning. We have technology at our fingertips, so we need to explain things better of the why are we doing what we're doing. We need to bridge the gap and bring everybody together. So in the past, we've had issues with just people being on separate sides and being very
back
diverse.
of the house, front of the house, night shift, day shift, older generation, newer generation.
Or management versus employees, or whatever it is. But we try and get everyone on the same page and working toward the same solutions and becoming better people.
Yeah, that's been huge as well.
Yeah, and there are no problems, it's just only perspectives.
We blur lines. In the past, we were taught to keep personal and business separate, but that doesn't work anymore.
Right, that's how I was raised. And now with technology and social media and transparency,
we live in a global world and there are no lines anymore.
Right, so we just need to embrace that.
Absolutely, and so we end up being friends with everybody and we support each other inside work and outside work.
Yeah, we do a lot of activities together, whether it's we do fundraisers or volunteering or charities or whatever it is, and we do them all together. It's great bonding. If somebody has an event, we go to that event to help support them, whatever it is, in whatever way we can.
And it all ends up making for a really great work environment. One of the questions that we ask is, what would make you want to stick around for a really long time and enjoy coming to work? And 95% of people that we interview say that it's the environment, it's who they work with, it's how they feel coming to work. They want to enjoy coming to work. Only 5% talk about the pay and the growth opportunity and stuff like that. Obviously, everyone's interested in that, but first and foremost, they have to love coming here. That's another thing that we've seen results in. So industry standard, I just read, is 73% turnover. We were at an 83% turnover, and we were able to drop it down to 11%, which is amazing for us, and we're really proud of that. So again, something that proves that this does work.
Another thing that's really cool is talking to everybody that's here. Most of the people, if not all, at least most, have been with us longer than they've been with any other job. And most people leave after a few months or a semester or whatever it is, but everyone sticks around here for a year, 2 years, 10 years, whatever it is. So that says a lot. Another
thing that we've seen in terms of numbers that prove that this is working is the reviews. Our reviews have gone up significantly since we started implementing standards and cultures and procedures and systems regarding all of this stuff.
And rewarding 4 or 5-star reviews.
Yeah, absolutely, because it gives people incentive to want to go out of their way to please the guests that come in here. finally,
And most importantly, I think
Yeah.
to kind of sum all this up is that we are first and foremost a people business over a food business, and we need to remember that at all times.
absolutely. So a lot of this sounds like a lot of new age BS, but the mindset works and it gets results, and it's absolutely worth it. And putting all of these things together, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of energy, but eventually you're gonna make a place where you wanna work, where your staff wants to work, and you've created this awesome snowball rolling monster that's going in a good direction. And it's
Yeah.
worth it.
It's definitely worth it. So learn to love it, choose to love it, even when you don't feel like it.
It's not perfect.
It's not perfect, but we are, as long as we stay open to learning and improving and helping each other learn and improve, then it's definitely worth it for sure.
Culture.
Culture.
The end.